so here he is, the #1 lightweight contender, and man, if that's not saying something, right? Got through the gauntlet at 155 pounds, made himself undeniable, and now tonight, TC, we find out what he has for the champion.
It long has been considered the deepest weight class in the UFC. So you know to get here is very tough. You have navigated the waters. You have done everything right. When it was time to press square, you press square. When it was time to press X, you press X. You better do it again tonight if you want to become the champion. There is no room for error as you try to win a UFC championship.
And no room for a 1 pound allowance. He was right on the number, 155 pounds championship weight. Confidence is high that he will wrest the title away here tonight. All right, so Islam Makhachev getting back on the proving ground here tonight, putting his undisputed UFC lightweight championship on the line. So much to love about this man's mixed martial arts acumen, his fight IQ, and you got to think it's going to take the very best out of his opponent to wrest the belt away tonight.
Anyone that hopes to beat Makhachev has to be on their game. Your wrestling's got to be on point. Your striking's got to be on point. But more than anything, you have to have a steel mind. You cannot break in front of Makhachev because he will then drown you. This guy is a champion for a reason. And as you have seen time and time again, Hasbullah joins the Dagestanis in the octagon.
Perhaps that's an X factor tonight. The great Hasbullah in the corner of Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev has graced the octagon. He is ready to fight. Our tale of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Diego Lopes. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Lightweight Champion of the World, Islam Makhachev.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
Well, no shortage of UFC history has been made inside these walls. Good to have you with us from Honda Center tonight here in Anaheim, California. So many big UFC live events in this venue, DC.
It's a great arena. It's a beautiful arena, but one that I would gladly never step foot in again. I may be the only guy to lose 2 UFC championships in this pit of hell that is called the Honda Center. No, fantastic arena. It does not work for me. Nice strike. Nice payback right hand, my goodness. That was good. Nice strike.
So 1 minute into this fight, and as many people expected, the action absolutely crazy, back and forth. This is a full-on brawl, DC.
It's hard to watch a fight like this and call a fight like this because you never know when somebody's going to take that one shot that finishes the fight.
Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here, and if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
You got to defend, but you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to it. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Islam Makhachev. Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Islam Makhachev. Under 90 seconds to go. Makhachev's back in half guard.
Big right hook there by the champ.
The ground strikes continue to pile up. All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
All right, here, final seconds of round one. Makhachev ground and pound from half guard. Round two next.
All right, sit down. Deep breaths. Breathe. Slow that heart rate down. You're not tired. I don't care. You're going to get out there and you're going to work. You train.
All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Hook to the head lands flush there by Islam Makhachev.
Oh, my goodness, what a kick. Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine. That guillotine is tight.
Oh, how about this as he jumps to side mount to try to counter the guillotine with a Von Flue choke. Oben St. Preux would be proud. Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. And there it is, another strike on the ground gets through. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Islam Makhachev. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler. Guillotine jumps.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D. Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with the submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position. Changing the position.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
Finish it! Finish it!
Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Getting them out here.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running a guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom.
Now he's with an arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it up. When he goes, he's out. What submission defense on display.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. All right, feet on the hips here. Lands the ground and pound strike. All right, that's the end of round number 2.
All right, sit down, buddy. Take a deep breath for it. All right, get him some water. Drink. Nice. Slow that heart rate down. All right, here we go.
All right, that's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights over those 5 minutes. Really a clinic when it comes to the ground and pound.
Yeah, man, this is what you're taught. When you're learning to become a ground and pound fighter, you want to do it exactly like he did. Gain posture, have height, control hands and wrists. Land strikes, don't throw too many, throw just enough control, throw again, control. He did it perfect.
Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, next round is underway. We will see if he can pick up where he left off, particularly when it comes to the ground and pound. That was vicious.
I mean, it was vicious. It was vicious. It was shades of Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Michael Johnson. Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Conor McGregor. Just able to get to a great posture, control the feet, and land every single strike with vicious intent. It's hard to do that without losing your opponent. This young man has mastered. He has mastered ground and pound fighting.
Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attack.
Oh, yeah, he's got him. This is tight. Oh, man, that was slick. Nice defense.
Get that wrist control for me.
You need to work on standing shot. Just work.
All right, close guard now.
Trying to recover full guard there.
Nice job by him to still be a threat off of his back. Oh, seamless transition to half guard there.
Unbelievable how quickly he was able to slice that leg through to get to the half guard. Great shot from the top position. He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Under 2 minutes now to go in our 3rd round. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway.
Let's fight. Come on.
Single collar tie now. Oh, and now the underhook. Oh, gonna pull guard here. Flying triangle attack.
I mean, he pulled him right down into a triangle choke. He's got the feet up on the neck. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for him.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. A lot of top pressure being applied here. And plenty of time with which to work. 30 seconds to go in the round. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Final seconds of round 3. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
All right, listen, man. You're doing great, okay? I want more of the same. This guy can't do anything to you anywhere. You are controlling the entire fight. Stay sharp.
All right, so there's the end of the round. It had a little bit of everything and nearly a finish due to a submission.
But you see, when you're on the ground with him, you're in danger.
Yeah.
You're constantly under attack. There is no place to rest. Where you can rest with most guys, you got to be very aware against this guy or he's going to catch you in something that you can't get out of.
All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Just digs into the body, man.
He felt that shot with every part of himself, and now he's got his opponent hurt. Big right hand.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. Nice. Nicely done.
Oh, guillotine here.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, great submission defense. Oh, heel hook attempt now, and it looks locked in.
Oh, that sub is tight. Going very hard to try to finish this fight by heel hook. He has got to secure the leg and keep the hips past the knee.
Wow, fantastic submission defense yet again.
Need some work, guys.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Makhachev's in half guard.
Oh, good defense, yes.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Makhachev's back in half guard. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. Nice.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow. You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhooks when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles. Nice reversal on the ground. Great job.
Makhachev's in half guard. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Final seconds of round 4. 20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go.
All right, breathe, relax, good. I want exactly what you did in that last round. I want you to do that again, okay? I think we're up on the scorecard.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. You would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You ready to fight? Ready.
It is the 5th and final round. All right, so here we go with our next round. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight. Oh, nice level change. Oh, nice right hand by the champ. Yeah.
Lands the ground and pound strike here. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
Let's go! Get that wrist control!
Lands with the ground and pound here.
Scramble, scramble, scramble!
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Makhachev's back in half guard, very comfortable here. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back.
Oh, right into mount.
Makhachev's looking for that arm triangle now. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Makhachev's in half guard.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
I need you to scramble. Scramble.
Oh, he's got to be careful there. Yep.
Don't let him go to the mouth. Keep on your sides.
1 minute to go in the fight.
Stand it up. Work.
Now he's got good body position. Yup. Nice transition.
Side control now. All out action right through the final minute. Nobody in this arena is sitting down. What a fight. All right, so a competitive title fight tonight, Daniel, as many expected. 25 minutes, not enough to determine a winner. Slight lean to the champion or what?
I do believe he's still champion, but that's why he's the champion. Because when the challenges are the biggest, he usually will step up.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 49-47, 48-47, and 49-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Makhachev.
Well, for my money, this is the deepest, toughest UFC division, and the road to lightweight glory still goes through that man's backyard. Congratulations to the champion once again.
And he's got a massive fence around that backyard, not letting anybody in. He's not trying to share this title reign. He wants